Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Kaleidoscope Evening with Gelda program proudly presents you today a special edition of program celebrating our first anniversary. So, cheers! Celebrating our first anniversary, I'd like to thank all poets and poetesses whose presence have made our program shine during this first year, as well as our chairman, Pramod Gangandara Sir, who made all efforts to make this program come true. Thank you so very much. To complete this moment, I will present you our guest today. Her name is Alifya Kothari. Alifya is a homemaker and a bibliophile with a passion of unfurling desire to discover a new world, a world full of solitude, in which she dwells caressing her inner self. She is a nature lover, an introverted and empathic person. She has written short poetry in every genre, and they are being published and selected on various literature platforms. She has received certificates and acknowledged for the same. Alifya also has been part of 3 anthologies, Living Life with Vibrant Hues and Making Living Worthwhile, which can help she creates an unforgettable mark is her only aims, she says. So, be welcome, dear poetess. Let's start our interview today. Come in. Dear poetess, tell us what poetry means for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Alifya. First of all, I would like to thank Pramod Gangadharan sir, Sarla ma'am, Loy Monra ma'am, Gelda ma'am, and the entire team of Pen Wonders International for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be featured on Kaleidoscope Evening with Gelda. I'm elated and excited to present myself and my thoughts on this wonderful platform. Poetry for me is an art of expressing my inner thoughts, my feelings, and my emotions. Sometimes I fail to communicate verbally. For that, poetry helps me in expressing myself. In the realm of nature, when I get lost, poetry helps me to present my thoughts. Poetry for me is that genre of literature that binds readers and writers in a unique way, where they understand each other's emotions simultaneously. I was previously inclined to fiction genre, but my interest for poetry grew from past 2 years. I am very much happy to find a new me in myself.
If I say poetry is the reflection of one's life, do you agree? Can you state an example, please?
Yes, according to me, poetry is indeed a reflection of one's life. Many a times you write about what you feel, what your emotions are, what turmoil of emotions you're going through, about the relationships, about happiness, about sadness, about an adventure, about any celebration, anything, in that through poetry you can connect yourself. Likewise, if you are traveling near hillside in the realm of nature, then you will definitely find your mind, your thoughts being inclined to some another world, and that world will spread light over your journey.
Which poets have inspired you the most?
Many poets have inspired me from my childhood days. Those are William Shakespeare, for them, Robert Frost, John Keats, T.S. Eliot, William Wordsworth. Many of them have works which have been had great impact on my life. These are some lines from the famous poet who had inspired me. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. These lines by him I connect with them. These are the lines. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. This verse has a deep meaning which inspired me a lot. Another one is a verse from Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. I just loved the way the poet have expressed his life in the nature and daffodils, and have metaphor. The things which he has used is amazing.
Do you believe that poetry can adapt anything into it? Could you please explain it better?
Yes, poetry can adapt everything around us. It can make nature aesthetics. We can feel nature's aesthetic side as well through poetry. It can adapt person's psychological side, emotional, religious, cultural, and many moods of a person. It makes a particular situation alive in one's mind, which helps readers to visualize the same feelings and emotions. For me, poetry is also like a painting which we visualize, which is the emotions which are being portrayed is so well versed.
What's your opinion about the contemporary poets?
Every poet have their unique presenting style and their art. Every art speaks about work which artists have created. Contemporary poets nowadays are more vigilant with their works and a strong and more narrative voice which drags attention of the readers. Richard Sicken is one of them.
Tell us, where do you find the inspiration to write?
Inspiration to write a poetry. I get inspiration to write about poetry from my surroundings, from my inner thoughts and feelings. My inspiration is sometimes a particular situation, a particular word, a particular sentence, a particular person. And when I just see a particular situation, it urges me to write about that thing. Beauty of nature is also a thing which I like, which inspires me a lot, like sunset, like moon, the darkness of night, which is so much beautiful and haunting as well. Where at night, when moon becomes a only beholder of a dark night, which protects everything like a gallant knight. While reading an article, a word that draws my attention becomes my inspiration, on which I try to spin my thoughts with a garland of words and threads of feelings and emotions, which in turn becomes a beautiful garland to wear and to present to the readers.
Which contemporary poets do you follow and why?
The contemporary poet which I follow are Robert Hayden. He is a formalist of greatest poetic skill who wrote this fierce emotional power. I liked his work. Those Winter Sundays. I like this poem, Those Winter Sundays, very much, which is based on his father. Sharon Olds. She is well known for unflinching honesty that draws attention of a reader on the abusive upbringing of many of them.
What's your advice to the new generation of poets?
My advice to the new generation poets is to live life with vibrant colors. Being an artist, you have it in you. Everyone has different personality and have different characteristics through which they can express themselves. Come out of your cocoon, live life, enjoy nature's sublime glory, enjoy every moment, and make memories which will help you to enhance your writing skills.
Do you think the networks are helping the new writers and poets nowadays?
Yes, of course. Nowadays, without network, we can't go ahead in our lives. Of course, it's because of networks that we are here and we connect with each other. With networks, readers can get better audience and writers can get better content about their writing works. With networks, we can connect to distant countries and get to know about their works as well. New writers and poets can sharpen their skills by reading works of other contemporary poets and poetess. So nowadays, networks are a keyhole of anything. Through networks, we can achieve anything. So it is definitely networks are helping to sharpen the skills of writers and poets nowadays.
And now, finalizing our interview moment, kindly could you recite one of your poems for all of us now, please?
Here is my poetry, which I wrote recently. Poetry is a painting. Poetry is a painting. It is a flow of emotion, which is felt and not seen. Wearing myriad colors of words, it seems enchanting. Poetry is a painting. Different feelings and thoughts, it keeps on portraying. Emerging from the canvas of heart, thereby creating a mellifluous art. Poetry is a painting. In the realm of sublime glory, it starts connecting. Likewise, painting, poetry imitates reality. Both depicts the art which are bygone of their immortality. Poets and painters are sculptors in making absent things present. They are constructors. With their insight and expertise, they make world a beautiful paradise. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and thank you.
Wow, that was a brilliant moment indeed. And I would like to thank you for your brilliant presence celebrating our first anniversary. Okay, it was a great pleasure. Guys, hope you have enjoyed it too, and hope to see you on the next Sunday. Okay, see you there.